Imagine being told that your talent, your success, and your worth as a person depend on how thin you are. It's an unfortunate reality for many Korean actors and actresses, and it's time we talk about it. The pressure for them to lose weight has reached extreme levels, and this obsession with thinness is affecting their health, their careers, and their mental well-being. The sad truth is that this pressure isn't just about looking good on screen, it's about survival in the industry. And today, we need to stop and think, when will it end? Before diving into how this affects the lives of Korean stars, I want you to watch this video till the end because what you hear here might completely change the way you think about beauty standards and the entertainment industry as a whole. Appearance has always been a significant factor in the entertainment world, but in South Korea, this issue goes beyond the superficial. It becomes a life-or-death situation for many in the entertainment industry. One of the most rigid beauty standards in Korea is being thin, and not just thin in a healthy way, but extremely thin. This standard is not just an aesthetic preference. It's a requirement. It's imposed by agencies, directors, and even the public. This obsession with thinness applies to everyone, from idols to models, and of course, actors and actresses. In Korea, a slim body is seen as a symbol of discipline, success, and even talent. It doesn't matter how skilled an actor is, if they don't fit the industry's ideal weight, they might lose opportunities, face harsh public criticism, or even be dropped from projects. This issue has grown so intense that any slight weight gain is a topic of public discussion. If an actor gains just a little volume, even naturally, rumors start circulating that they have let themselves go. What's even worse is that this pressure isn't just for young and emerging artists. Even established stars are not immune. In fact, some of them have been in the business for years, yet they still have to endure the same demands to stay thin. They live with extreme dieting and constant control over their bodies just to avoid the harsh criticism of the public. This doesn't just take a toll on their physical health, it can also cause emotional distress and mental health struggles. In the most extreme cases, it even leads to long breaks from work due to the unbearable pressure. Why is this obsession with thinness so strong in Korea? To answer that, we need to take a closer look at the culture and history behind it. The pressure to be thin isn't something that developed overnight. It's deeply rooted in South Korean culture, and its origins go back centuries. During the Joseon dynasty, for instance, thinness was associated with nobility and femininity, while fuller bodies were seen as common among peasants. As time passed and Korea started modernizing, this view evolved but never disappeared. The idea of thinness became further ingrained, especially with the influence of Western culture during the 1960s. As Korea became more globalized, beauty standards began to shift, but the core belief that being thin equated to success stayed the same. In the modern era, thinness became more than just a beauty standard, it became a status symbol. Fashion magazines, TV shows, and the growing K-pop culture reinforced this idea. K-pop and K-dramas, in particular, became major forces, with artists constantly pressured to maintain an almost unattainable physical standard. Unlike the West, where there is a growing acceptance of diverse body types in the media, Korea continues to hold on to a very narrow and unrealistic body image ideal. The advertising industry in Korea also plays a significant role in this issue. Miracle diet products and weight loss solutions are constantly advertised, reinforcing the idea that thinner is always better. And it's not just the agencies or directors pushing for these standards, society itself holds actors and actresses to an almost impossible standard of thinness. This leads to body shaming becoming an extremely prominent issue in the country. The internet has become a platform where even the slightest change in a celebrity's appearance, whether they've gained a little weight or look fuller in a photo, is immediately scrutinized and ridiculed. For many stars, maintaining an ultra-slim body isn't a personal choice, it's a professional obligation. And the most devastating part is that even when actors and actresses are already at a healthy weight, they still face intense pressure to lose more. This type of unrealistic scrutiny affects their mental and physical health in ways that the public doesn't always see. Take IU, for example. Despite being naturally slim, IU revealed in an interview that her face tends to gain weight easily. Over the years, she has had to deal with this constant criticism, which pushed her to follow restrictive diets to maintain her appearance within the industry's standards. And the most absurd part? Even though IU doesn't need to lose drastic amounts of weight, her face has been criticized for being too full in some photos. This pressure to stay thin isn't just about looking good, it's about fitting into a societal mold that judges every inch of your body. The situation gets even more extreme when actors need to lose weight for a role. Take Park Min-young, for instance. She shocked the public when she revealed that she had dropped to a shocking 81 pounds to play a role in the drama Marry My Husband. This wasn't the first time she had gone through such extreme transformations either. She admitted to once following a diet where she only ate apples and drank liquids for 3 days to lose 22 pounds. And this isn't seen as shocking in the industry, it's actually considered normal. When an actor loses a drastic amount of weight, many people admire their dedication. However, no one seems to question whether this culture of extreme weight loss is pushing actors to dangerous limits. Men aren't exempt from this pressure either. Kim Soo-hyun, one of Korea's most popular actors, had to lose 35 pounds in just 4 weeks for his role in Missing You. He dropped from 159 pounds to just 123 pounds in an incredibly short amount of time by following a grueling exercise routine and a strict diet. But the question remains, when does dedication to a role cross the line into a dangerous health risk? The problem with this weight obsession is that it isn't questioned in the Korean entertainment industry. On the contrary, it's encouraged and often admired. Many actors don't speak out about the negative effects of these extreme diets because they know that the pressure to be thin is deeply ingrained in the industry and in society. As long as the public continues to demand slimmer bodies, the cycle will persist, putting the health of these stars in the background. The pressure to stay thin comes with severe consequences. The most obvious one is the development of eating disorders. Many actors and actresses resort to extreme diets like consuming only liquids or eating as little as possible to quickly shed pounds. This can result in anorexia, bulimia, or other serious physical and mental health conditions. IU, for instance, has admitted in interviews that she developed a complicated relationship with food, always fearing that any small change in her weight would become a topic of public discussion. Beyond the physical effects, the pressure to remain thin can also cause serious emotional and psychological damage. Many actors live under constant scrutiny, with fans and media analyzing every part of their bodies. This can lead to deep-seated anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. The fear of criticism and judgment pushes some to become obsessed with weight control, constantly living in fear that they will be attacked if they appear even slightly bloated in a photo. The saddest part is that even when these issues come to light, the conversation rarely changes. If an actor speaks out about the pressure they face to lose weight, they might receive temporary support, but the industry continues to function the same way. The cycle continues, and the pressure to conform to these unrealistic standards never stops. For many stars, this culture of thinness becomes an invisible prison, one that few can truly escape from. It's time for the entertainment industry to evolve and recognize that health should come before aesthetics. The normalization of extreme diets and the romanticization of drastic weight loss have created a toxic environment where thinness is valued more than talent. This needs to change. The conversation needs to shift towards valuing the well-being of actors and actresses instead of idolizing unrealistic body standards. While some progress has been made, with a few stars speaking more openly about the impact of this pressure, it's still not enough. The public, too, must stop reinforcing these unrealistic standards. At the end of the day, popular opinion often dictates the rules of the industry. So, the next time you see an actor or actress criticized for their weight, stop and think about what's behind it. We need to question this culture and support those who are trying to break the cycle. This isn't just about the entertainment industry, it's about the mental and physical well-being of the people who entertain us. And they deserve better.